What? What up, Super Neaters? Someone wrote that track in about a half hour and hit that Control V. I don't blame them. Sounds pretty good to me. Well, we're out of 𝓵𝓸𝓿𝓮 sparkling water, so this week we're sponsored by Icebreakers. Huge sponsor. They sponsored us with 1 tin of Icebreakers Mints Wintergreen. It kind of tastes, I don't know, like shit, but it's got cooling crystals, and the flavor is artificial, sugar-free. They look badass on the green screen. They don't actually look that cool in life. And I don't know, they look pretty cool. They're reflecty. That's the sponsor. It is, the room humidity is 33% here at the studio in Toronto. 21 degrees C. So we're in Canada. And it is 7:01 according to my clock. That is wrong. 7:03. How do you break your ice? Oh yeah, we need a new tagline if we're not gonna do 𝓵𝓸𝓿𝓮. What's your icebreaker moment? There was something, remember Icebreakers? They had that series of commercials where they were like, this is trying to insinuate this is what you do before you kiss a girl, but in my experience, has not helped. What's your icebreaker moment? My icebreaker moment would probably be instead of brushing my teeth, yabba dabba doo. And the other sponsor, we're gonna try this later in the podcast. Green Superfood Feud. I've never heard of a George Glass at our school. Green Superfood Beauty. It is 1 full serving. Check this out. Of greens and veggies. They don't say vegetables, which is concerning. They say greens and veggies. And then in really tiny letters, it says equivalent with a little asterisk, but it's not even an asterisk. It's a circle. And they look like this. Supposedly they're effervescent. And you put them in 8 ounces of water and then you get your vegetables for the day. So we're gonna try that because that's interesting. And it's grapefruit flavored, because when I think of a 1 full serving of greens and veggies equivalent, I think grapefruit. I do like grapefruit, so. And I'm sure with this minty fresh mouth, it will taste amazing. Holy shit, there's a lot of greens blend in there. Okay. Dark-sided!
She's not a Christian! Get out! She's tampering in dark-sided stuff! Get out!
Let's just get into this fucking shit. Dark-sided. We're in the newsroom. Look, we're with the power of a green screen. We're in a new room, the news room. Look at this. This is where people do news. It's pretty cool looking. This is taking 30% of my CPU, all right, to run this. So appreciate it. Trump, okay, I'm sure you guys heard, I saw it on the Twitter that Trump told Georgia official to find, a couple thousand votes. You can't do that. You can't do that. And he got a new pee-pee tape out. The new Trump pee-pee tape. You shouldn't be doing that, sir, Mr. Trump. Hello. Don't do that. So there's that new fun hashtag trending on Twitter called Trump Tweezin. Trump treason. And we'll see. I don't know. Probably nothing will happen. Nothing ever happens. So fuck it. But that's fucking hilarious. That guy is a full-on movie villain at this point. Whatever. We don't get political here. Oh, we're going to talk about Age of Empires 4. Needs balance and polish. I believe that. Let's see what PC Games in. PC Games in? I don't know what the N is for. It's weird. Holy shit, that screenshot looks epic. Epic gamer moment. After mostly quiet 2020 for Age of Empires 4, we've been given a sliver of news on the strategy game. The sequel is in a playable state and currently undergoing lots of debugging and tweaking. Good stuff. Debugging. I don't know if that's such a good idea, Microsoft. You don't need to debug. Just let it go. Release it on the old consoles. What could go wrong? No one cares about bugs. I don't want to make you jealous. Who wrote this? Let me find your name. So, Anthony. Anthony says, I don't want to make you jealous. Oh no, sorry, Shannon does. I didn't even see the quotes. But we are literally playing this game every single day, both in Washington and in Vancouver. Vancouver, that's near SUPERNEAT studio. As far as you know. I don't know. It's Canada. Shannon Loftus, General Manager of World's Edge Studio. World's Edge. I'd say year in review. RTS development is funny. Is it? It takes a dark side. Takes a while to build it. That's funny. Takes a while to build the separate systems: AI, economy, sim, rendering, act. And then it takes a while for them to come together. But when they do, you suddenly have a game. A game that needs debugging and balance and polish. But the core of the game that you know you're going to ship. Interesting, Shannon. That's cool, I guess. I kind of put this whole game on the back burner of my excitement because I just can't take another hit to the heart. I can't take it. So, but that screenshot looks pretty sick. They haven't released anything interesting since this trailer, but it looked pretty hype. Let's hop in. Oh god, you guys can't see that, can you? Oh no. We'll do this. It's not working, it's making it worse. You get it. It looks like a really pretty wow, man, it looks great. Usually does an editor have much of a voice in an article over the writer, or is that old school? I don't know. You would think with all these new publications and stuff, and the enormous amount of content that's being written every day, that editors would take more of a backseat because there's so much they don't have time. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. What's this? It's going to come into 2021. Great. Who cares? No release date. Or is there a release date? I should read the whole thing, huh? The long-awaited next mainline Age of Empires was announced in 2017. In 2019, it was revealed that World's Edge is going to be the studio. Never heard of World's Edge. They released all of the definitive editions of the Ages. Shannon mentions that migrating from office to home amid the ongoing pandemic hasn't been easy. I mean, okay, that's fair, Shannon. I'm not going to fault you for that. It's been a tough pandemic for all of us. But just get the fucking game out. Or take your time, actually. Who cares? Everyone's still playing Age of Empires 2. And by everyone, I mean me and maybe 4 other people. But it seems to be going strong. No one plays Age of Empires 3. No one ever did. So hopefully if Age of Empires 4, which it looks like it's just Age of Empires 2, but fucking super duper sexy, if it comes out and it's fairly clean with minimal bugs or just some that aren't game breaking and then any amount of balance at all, that'll be great. But I don't blame them for trying to. You can't balance an RTS until you put it in the masses, because it is the masses that are going to break your game. That's just what happens. So you just need a couple months of beta testing and then a couple months of patches after that, because weirdos will figure out that you can just make 1,000 battering rams and become undefeated. That's it. Fascinating. That is, way to go, Google. That is for me. I like that. I like that news article, Google. Good work. Good Google. That's a good Google. That's a good Google. New York State Department of Labor resolves unemployment benefit certification issue. Didn't know there was one. But good work, I guess. AMD files MCM based on GPU patent. How many fucking acronyms can we get in here? Finally bringing the MCM approach to Radeon GPUs. What does it mean? I'm sorry for banging on the table. It's been a long time. Listen, man. Pretends RTS is any different. When it comes to balance, RTSs have, I would say, more variables. Why don't you like, comment, and subscribe if you think that RTS is it? I mean, come on, like when it comes to FPS and fucking Call of Duty, I mean, they're just tweaking sprays and bullet damage. RTS has got a lot going on. I mean, if you give a farm an extra 5% kickback, that's huge. That's just one thing. I don't know, man. You're probably right. Games just need more testing. Power to the player. EA Games. It's in the zone. Sports. Congress swearing in 20... Jesus Christ. Are you guys reading this? Hopefully you're not. This is all terrible. New York! Bat-wielding man injures multiple people in NYC during crazy crime spree. Is it the bat like a creature? It's probably not, but they're spelled the same as far as I know. And that would be a hell of a crime spree. They would dub him the Batman. The Batman. Business. Heated steering wheel. Hell yeah, that's business. That's fucking business if I've ever heard it. Hell yeah. The altcoins rally versus Bitcoin. Fight the Bitcoin, man. Altcoin for life. Yeah, man. Honestly, that Age of Empires is pretty much the... Ratatouille, hold on. Hold on. Whoa! Ratatouille, the TikTok musical, has raised $1 million for struggling actors. What in the fuck is Ratatouille, the TikTok musical? Did you guys know about this? Please, anyone in chat. Has anyone heard of Ratatouille, the TikTok musical? Yes, Hulkbuster has. Good for raising money for the actors. What we do without them. But I didn't know that TikTok had a musical. It's TikTok, the brand. It has the logo. What? And is it Disney that made Ratatouille? With Patton Oswalt? And somehow they're teamed up with TikTok? Disney Pixar film. What in the fuck is that? Corporation. That is dark-sided.
Gargoyles! Psychics! Everything's ungodly! Dark-sided!
Oh. That is dark sided if I've ever heard it. The Ratatouille TikTok. What the fuck is that? Am I taking crazy pills? Ratatouille, the TikTok musical, aims to cook up first of its kind fun. Uh-oh, looks like you're using an ad blocker. Okay, hold on. There we go. Let's hit him with the smooth refresh. Ratatouille, the TikTok musical. It is. Look at these actors. Wayne Brady. Titus Andromedon. I love the Dauphin character. Dirty Rock. Dauphin forgot his catchphrase. I don't know who this guy is, but he definitely is closing in on diabetes. And all of these other people. Wow, man. The rat's out of the hat. That's a phrase that people say, that real people say. Say bonjour to the cast of Ratatouille musical. Get your tickets today to Ratatouille, the TikTok musical produced by This Is Seaview, only on @TodayTix to support @TheActorsFund. Link in bio. Sorry for hitting the table. What in the fuck is going on? We're going to YouTube.
Get the hell out of my house. In Jesus' name, I pray. And her kids don't go to church or believe in God. And I've been saying I am a spiritual warrior because I feel like I'm a spiritual warrior.
Dark-sided. ADD music. I love that shit. Ratatouille. Oh, man. How the fuck? Yes, thank God. There's no way I was going to spell that right. You can watch the full thing right here on YouTube. It's all Zoom calls. Trailer. Here it is, the trailer. This Ratatouille, the TikTok musical trailer from Ratatouille the musical only has 6,000 views.
On January 1st, 2021, Broadway will say Bon Appetit to Ratatouille the TikTok musical. Join Broadway and TikTok's biggest and brightest talents for a singular, spectacular evening benefiting the Actors Fund. Tickets on sale now exclusively on TodayTix. It's your musical, cooked to perfection. Ratatouille, the TikTok musical.
How?
Like I've had to put armor on just to walk out that house. Let's get out of my house.
Get out of my house. What the fuck is that? That trailer is garbage. That's why it has 6,000 views. They just say Ratatouille, the TikTok musical 40 times. I don't know, guys. I'm no longer interested in it. Sorry, Zoom actors. That just seems rough. But you are using all the good names, Ratatouille and TikTok. You guys are using the names that are going to get people in. RHOBH star Dorrit Kimsley weighs in on Hilaria Baldwin accent scandal. I don't care about literally any of those things. SUPERNEAT podcast, who cares about any of that? Okay, we're done with this. Let's get into sports. Cowboys versus the Giants, Week 17 highlights, NFL 2020. Can you believe that Cowboys' Jordan Lewis delivers a dirty blow against Giants, an increasingly volatile must-win season finale? I can't. I literally can't believe it. Jeez, what a dirty blow delivered against the Giants. And it's an increasingly volatile must-win season finale. God, Jordan Lewis, he delivered it. He's on the Cowboys. Holy shit. That was Cowboys versus the Giants. That was Week 17. There's some highlights you could probably find. Oh, right here. Dang, man, that's crazy. Dirty blows, man. That was a dirty blow delivered against the Giants by Cowboys Jordan Lewis. It was increasingly volatile, but it was definitely a must-win season finale. This is all of ESPN. Don't be posting 4chan.org. Don't do that. That side is dark-sided. NFL Roundup. Let's round it up. Browns beat the Steelers to clinch first playoff spot in 18 years. Woo! Let's go, Browns. Fuck the Steelers. Let's clinch that. And Browns Nick Chubb. Browns Nick Chubb. Is that real? Browns Nick Chubb goes over his name is Nick Chubb. What a badass. Goes over 1,000 yards on season. By God, I thought a football field was only 100. Must be the new mega field. On season with a 47-yard TD run. That stands for touchdown for those of you just joining. Man, sports are cool. I love the language that they use in the sports headlines. Cardinals versus Rams. Kyle Murray limps to locker room after injuring ankle on first drive. Damn, man, he limps to that locker room. He's probably injured. Yeah, there's two people with Chubb as their last name. Nick is short for Nick Bonner. Nick Bonner Chubb. Okay, let's swing by. Harvard professor Avi Loeb. Alien debris passed near alien Earth in 2017. Business Insider. You're just now getting that to us, Loeb? Could I become an ankle juggernaut? He had the team on his back, though. The other is Bradley Chubb. Let's check this out really quick. Will Axiom Space, what the fuck is Axiom Space, provide a commercial space station replacement for NASA's ISS? Short for Bradley Cock. Bradley Cock Thunder Chubb. Oh, he's gonna deliver. He's definitely gonna deliver. I don't know if you guys know the finale. It was a must win. And that blow that he delivered was devastating. Bradley Cock Thunder Chubb. Axiom Space. Have you guys heard of that? Is that a company? I would love for there to be a new, cool, super techno looking ISS. How cool would it be if the International Space Station had one of those spinning motherfucking wheels? Like in every space movie, where they simulate gravity with centrifugal force? That would be sick. Look at all these space articles down here at the bottom. What the fuck? Google, you obviously don't know me yet. 2021, that's a lie. 2021 is going to be a big year in space. Here's what to watch for this year. Let's do these, and then we'll call it. I'm genuinely interested in these space things here. But it's not quite as interesting as Bradley Thundercock slamming it. No, maybe later. Against the Browns and the Steelers matchup late last Tuesday for the big game clincher season finale. It's a bunch of grown-ass men throwing the ball around. Centrifugal force doesn't exist. Vsauce teaches it's just spinning. And we have a word for that. Let's get ISS spinning. I don't care. Whoa, how'd they get this picture? Looks like we had alien debris visit the toilet. The artist's impression... God, that's a rough joke. The artist's impression shows the first known interstellar object to visit the solar system, which was discovered in October 19, 2017 by the Pan-STARRS 1 telescope in Hawaii. Who is in charge of naming shit? I guess in space there's so much shit out there, they just really start slamming the keyboard. There's already 45 asteroids named ASDF. I guess I had to look down to check. Okay. He wrote a whole book, and it took him 3 years. Oh, sorry. It's pronounced An extraterrestrial object skimmed through space close to Earth in 2017. according to Avi Loeb, and a book to be published this month. Well, it's probably already way the fuck out of here, Loeb. Why didn't you tell us that in 2017? We could have caught it with a big net. The problem is if you have the net connected to Earth, it's going to make Earth go, whoa, 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 spin out of there. Scientists at a Hawaiian observatory saw objects soaring through our inner solar system, moving so quickly that it could have only been from another star. Cool. The book is called Extraterrestrial, the first sign of intelligent life beyond Earth. And it's a big cigar-shaped rock? Interesting. The object wasn't a natural occurrence. Oh shit, it's the Federation. It's the Galactic Federation. The object was space junk ejected by another galaxy, according to Loeb. He's got a doctorate in physics.
Every dark-sided person, get out of my house. If you believe in Jesus, you can stay here. Don't stay in my house.
Aliens are dark-sided, is that right? Let me get a QWERTY if aliens are dark-sided in the chat. Huh. There was only, this is what that scientist sounds like, we can only imagine. There was only one conceivable explanation. The object was a piece of advanced technology created by a distant alien civilization. And he is one of these scientific-looking men. There is a look, ladies. Gargoyles! We got a QQQQQ and a YTREWQ, which is the reverse. In a review, Publishers Weekly called the book a contentious manifesto. But Loeb wasn't alone in his excitement about the turd-shaped object flying through space from another galaxy in this lineup versus the Steelers and the Browns, which was called 1I//2017 U1 by NASA. The first confirmed object from another star to visit our solar system. This interstellar interloper appears to be a rocky, giant, cigar-shaped object with somewhat reddish hue, NASA says in its description of object. For decades, we have theorized that such interstellar objects are out there. How much shit have we thrown out of our galaxy? And for the first time, we have direct evidence that they exist, says Tom 𝓵𝓮, Associate Administrator for NASA's Science Mission Directorate in Washington, when it was originally discovered. This is history in the making that we are just now hearing about in 2021. I'm sure they mentioned it. I think I remember that. Who knows? Well, what do we do now? It's way the fuck out of here. I guess. They never said that in the article. Maybe they kept it. In the book jacket blurb, Ann Wachiki, CEO and co-founder of 23andMe. Oh, that's the DNA one. Thought that was a dating site at first. Co-founder of Plenty of Fish, wrote that Loeb's new book convinces you that scientific curiosity is key to our future success. An exciting and eloquent case that we might have seen sign of intelligent life near Earth, and that we should search further. Whoa. Cool, guys. That is cool, I think. My ex-wife used to give the best blurb. Oh, I'm trying to get that blurb. I'm trying to get that space blurb. Oh. Is it time to take our effervescent superfood yet? I'm trying to get that blurb. Get that blurb, get that bread, then leave. All right, let's do this one and then we can move on. Ratatouille the musical. It turns out that was super lame. Dark-sided.
If you're dark-sided, I don't want to see a book of witches. I don't want to see anything, any stars. I don't want to see any of this dark-sided psychics, all the things, tarot card reading. I rebuke it in the name of the Lord. Did you ask her, did she believe in God? Not God, not stars, not witches, God. Gargoyles.
Back that blurb up. Back that blurb up. Hey, back that blurb up. Let me see your blurb. Interesting. Ratatouille TikTok, I'm totally done with that forever. Don't care. You're out. We're going back to space. This will be the last one. Let's just peruse. Okay, it's a short one. We can get through this. Space is cool, guys. This is slowly becoming used to space and alien podcasts at this point. The rest of it's just who gives a shit if Hilaria Baldwin has a fake accent? Who gives a fuck? Just let her do it, or flame her. I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want. This is the level of boredom that we have reached on this planet. That accent is fake. She's got a fake accent. Fuck you. While 2020 was by and large a challenging year, it was a rather triumphant one for the international space industry. Between the return of human spaceflight to the American soil, thanks SpaceX, 3 Mars mission launches for the United States, China, and the United Arab Emirates, I didn't know that, and the successful recovery of samples from the moon and asteroid Ragugugu by China, Japan, respectively. It was certainly an impressive 12 months. Luckily for us, this year is shaping up to be just as memorable. Here are 6 missions to look forward to in 2021. Travel and Leisure is taking big notes out of BuzzFeed listicles. NASA's Perseverance rover. On February 21st, 2021, NASA's Mars 2020 mission will finally reach its destination, sending Perseverance rover plummeting to its landing site in Jezero crater. Jezero? On the red planet, Mars. The mission has 2 primary objectives: to search for evidence of past microbial life on Mars, and to test new technology that will pave the way for a human to visit the planet. For instance, that should be Matt Damon. Who did the Mars movie, The Martian? Is it Matt Damon or the other buff guy with a square head? For instance, onboard Perseverance is the miniature robotic helicopter. It's a helicopter? Miniature robotic helicopter named Ingenuity, the first non-rover, non-lander vehicle sent to the surface of Mars. Holy shit, I didn't know they had enough atmosphere for helicopters to work. That's badass. Emma Watson, yep, that's the star of The Martian. The Mars movie made her asexual. Good for you, Emma. Bad for all sexes on the planet. Trying to take you on a date. In 2020, SpaceX's Crew Dragon vehicle became the first privately built spacecraft to be certified by NASA to bring astronauts into space, sending 6 astronauts to the International Space Station, the ISS for show, between 1 test flight and 1 operational mission. But in 2021, SpaceX will have competition. Oh no, competition? Boeing plans on testing its Starliner spacecraft twice in 2021. The first test, currently scheduled for March 29, 2021, will be an uncrewed orbital flight, while the second test, which could happen as early as June, will have astronauts on board. Uh-oh. Wake up, sheeple! Let's see if Boeing can get together. I'm actually pro Boeing getting some spacecraft that aren't absolute shit, disposable garbage, because that's good for everyone. I know, I'm a SpaceX fanboy, but competition is always good. I guess, I don't know, unless you're building fucking death rays. NASA's Double Asteroid Redirection Test, also known as DART, Double asteroid redirection test. What the fuck? While protecting Earth from catastrophic collision with asteroids has been a sci-fi movie trope for decades, there are, in fact, scientists hard at work at determining the plan of action. You guys remember Armageddon? We know how to do it, people. It is so clear. You must send the best oil derrick crew that there's ever been into space, and they will mine that asteroid like oil and then blow it in half, I think. I think they put a nuke in it or something. Done. So this seems redundant. Was that a Michael Bay movie? Is he that old? Has he been doing this? The mission will see spacecraft intentionally crash into asteroid in an attempt to change its orbit. Fuck yeah. Hope the coke was worth it. If Michael Bay's not on cocaine, then I want whatever he is on. NASA's James Webb Telescope. Oh man, I remember this. Designed to be... That's the thing about space news, is that you just have to wait a decade. You hear about it in Popular Science in 1998, and then one day it shows up. Designed to be the successor to Hubble, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope is currently scheduled to launch on October 31st. Hell yeah. Hopefully it doesn't have a fucking piece of cabbage on the lens. I think Hubble had something wrong with it at the beginning. They had to smooth out. $9 billion? And it will not orbit the planet. It will orbit the sun at a spot called the second Lagrange point, or L2. Let's stick with L2, which is nearly 1 million miles from Earth. 4 times farther than us from the moon. That's fucking sick. I didn't know they were doing all that. That is insane. I guess it makes sense. You just huck it out there in a general direction and it locks into an orbit around the sun because the sun is so massive. That is very cool. And I guess it will just email us the photos. Have you thought about that, NASA? How do we get the photos from a $9 billion telescope? NASA's Artemis 1. Okay, we're almost done. We only got 2 more. NASA plans on sending astronauts, including the first woman, back to the moon in 2024. Cool. That's what I'm talking about. Well, in 2024, if this podcast is still going, I'll be like, holy shit, I remember that. But the first giant leap in the process is scheduled to happen in November 2021. Artemis 1 mission will be the first to test the agency's Orion spacecraft. Fuck yeah, I love new spacecraft. And the Space Launch System, the SLS rocket. Together, they'll blast off for a 3-week uncrewed mission to lunar orbit. Holy shit, they're sending the fucker to the moon. Should it be successful, Artemis 1 would certify Orion and SLS for the crewed Artemis 1 mission, which would take place a couple years after that. Holy fucking shit. Why the fuck are we going to the moon? There isn't shit there. It's a rock with roxonics. Fuck you! We need a base on the moon. It's a stepping rock. Captain Nihilism is right. We need a base on the moon. One, just to get the American public jazzed about general spaceflight. You know, if we have a moon base, I think that's got to be good for PR. And I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that we can do on the moon, including some sort of manufacturing of other space stuff. There's got to be reasons to go to the moon, all right? Don't you diss on the moon, even if it's just for the shits. We need a woman on the moon. Space woman, moon women. Guys, I'm telling you, moon base is the beginning to so much more, but we just don't know because we don't have the moon base yet. It's a classic chicken and the moon situation here. We need the moon base first, and then we can do stuff with it after. But you just bury stuff on the moon, and then people can live out there. Because you got to watch out for shit hitting you. That's what all those little pockmarks and shit are on the moon. That's shit fucking railing that planet, that rock. What is the moon? It's what the fuck is the moon? It's a moon? That it? It's just called a moon? A satellite. That sounds legit. Satellite rock. Last one. SpaceX's Starship. The SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket might be the workhorse of its current fleet, but testing is underway for the company's next generation spacecraft and rocket, Starship, which I believe is fucking enormous. Why are we covering this? Luna, the moon. Why are we covering what? What a moon's called? Or the travel and leisure article about space? Okay, so the next generation spacecraft called Starship, designed for deep space exploration, potentially taking astronauts to the moon and Mars in near future. Yeah, I believe it's fucking enormous. In December, the test flight of the Starship prototype SN8, or SN8, was one of the most exciting launches of the year. While SpaceX hasn't released timelines for upcoming tests, we will almost certainly see some major action throughout 2021. So you don't really know, do you, travel and leisure? You didn't even call Elon. The sun is a sun, aka a star. Sol, that big bitch. Earth is a planet, Terra. And the moon's a moon. Fair enough. I just wanted to know if there was some cool space name for it. Okay, that was kind of interesting. Let's hear Gargoyle again.
Gargoyles!
All right, that's... What is my life become? Okay, guys. That is Sexy Night Rock. That is it for the news. Wait, no, we didn't read this commercial space station replacement. Do we want to do this? Or you guys want to move on? Because we got to drink this potion. Let's just read the last 2 paragraphs. Boca Chica, near the southern tip of Texas. Okay, cool. You're the captain. No, I'm the captain. I guess I am the captain. Really quick. Let's scan over it. Okay. Let's just read this problem paragraph and then we'll make the potion. The problem is that Congress has been remarkably stingy when it comes to putting up real money. The fiscal 2020 budget request included $150 million for commercial space stations. Congress funded support for private orbiting labs for a grand total of $15 million. We need more than that. The fiscal 2020 budget request repeated the request for $150 million. Congress chose to be slightly more generous with $17 million. We need $150 million to get it done. $15 million. We need $150 million to get it done. $17 million. Okay. Interesting. I would love to see some money being put into space, guys. I think that the benefits will outweigh the cost, but we can't know because we're not in space to find out. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's what we need to do. Moving on. Moving on. We need to get a clear. This might be perfect, or it might just be impossible to see. We need a clear-ish container to put this effervescent tablet of green superfood. Now, I'm no longer saying it as a joke. Oh, wrong one. So we can see it superfood. I've never seen a George Glass that goes to our school. Effervescent greens plus 100% DV biotin. 1 tab, sip, glow. I'm supposed to glow? 150 million would be less than 0.1% of our military budget. That is so depressing. Well, now we have the Space Force. But what are they just going to do? Militarize space? That's a good use of funds. I'm sure that's cheap. I'm sure that's pretty affordable. No, man, we need a big ass spinning space station for all countries to go up and fucking spin shit around. Man, fuck the military budget. U.S. military budget, $600 million. Do we need all that? I'm no expert, but okay, China's, but let's guess China's military budget. Let's guess China's U.S. military budget. 350 million. That's my guess for China's military budget for the entire country of China. They're huge, and I guess our biggest adversary these days. Guardians and the Space Force will protect our extraterrestrial assets from any threat. 60 million? $60 fucking million? That's our biggest threat? $60 fucking million? Ours is 10 times theirs? Fuck that. What the fuck are they doing? Can we just have a $300 million one? Please? And we can throw 150 mil to space and then 150 mil to teaching kids how to read. Call it a day. Fuck. How about 150 for space, 149 for teaching kids how to read, and put $1 million into fucking fixing a bridge somewhere probably. I'm sure we could use it. Just some fluffer money for, you know, bridges. I'm going into politics. That's my newest proposal. Times 1,000. Is that right? Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry, billion. 60 billion. And so the U.S. is 600 billion. Is that right? Those numbers make more sense. I was wondering. A million seemed kind of low. 600 billion with a B versus 60 billion. Can you wrap your fucking head around those numbers? We're getting new numbers in. US is 700 bill. China's like 250 bill. Negative. Fight it out, chat. Figure it out. Find me. Get me some numbers. I'm going to go get a clear container and we're going to take some greens. It's gone up in the last year. It has to go up for inflation, you know, because what would we be without the tanks rolling through the streets? What the fuck are they doing with all of it? Okay, hold on. We'll be right back. Let's put on some smooth jazz.
Psychics! Everything's ungodly! Dark-sided!
Oh.
Get the hell out of my house. In Jesus' name, I pray. Her kids don't go to church or believe in God. And I've been saying I am a spiritual warrior because I feel like I'm a spiritual warrior. Like I had the oil on just to walk out that house. the name of the Lord. Did you ask her, did she believe in God? Not God.
Okay, guys, we're back. Did that sound kind of like an inspirational movie for like an inspirational movie trailer for the dark-sided lady? Is that just me? Holy shit, Chad went a little wild. Okay, so here's our scientific beaker that we got for our experiment. 2, let's read this chat really quick. It's gone up in the last year, so there's posted some stats. My brain can only understand 400 or so. Like 400 Hot Pockets is enough for a whole bathtub. Oh, anything more than that is basically unreasonable. I'm with it. Thing is, my arms dealer can charge whatever they want and just the us throws it at them, the US. Yep, give me 1 billion Hot Pockets for making an Ultra Pocket, Space Pocket. Jesus Christ. Why do we need to triple our biggest international competitor in a game that no one really wants to play anymore? I guess we do. We're like the best croquet players in the world, and we're forcing everyone to still play it. Let's just be done with it. It's mutually beneficial. Whatever, fuck that. Okay. The US GDP 21T, China 14T. Gross domestic product 21T. Wow. Cool. And we're probably borrowing quite a bit. Okay, guys. Enough of the military spending. Good God, we spent a lot of money. $800 billion in 2010. Hold on 1 second. I just want to show you guys the chart that someone sent me. Oh, I put it in the wrong. Sorry. There it is. My mouse has disappeared. Check that out. In 2010, we spent $849 billion in military spending. God, fuck. That's that good old wartime economy paying off. All right, we're done with that. We're done. Let's get into the science experiment. It is, holy fuck, it's 7:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Toronto. Whatever time we use here. 21 degrees Celsius, 32% room humidity, and we are going to try a Amazing Grass Green Superfood Beauty. Why is the word beauty there and in all caps? 1 full serving of greens and veggies equivalent. Effervescent greens plus 100% DV biotin. 1 tab, sip, and glow. Grapefruit flavor. Here we go. So anyway, my original point was that they requested space development was less than 0.1% of our military budget. Yep. That's what it comes down to, is we do have money to spend. We just can't spend it on education, subsidies for things that matter, infrastructure, or space. Whatever, man. I'm sure it'll work itself out. I'm sure they know what's going on. They'll figure it out. Okay, let's do this shit. Here it is, guys. You ready? Is everyone ready? If someone else had a base on the moon, then the budget. Surprise! I guess that's the old space race. Here we go, guys. We're dropping it. Oh shit. As effervescent as a motherfucker. Please focus on this. We're doing it. We're doing it. It's turning a color. It's not green-ish. It's more brown than green, I would say. This is science happening in real time. Okay, guys. Oh, that's doing something, but it's not. I don't think it's helping. Oh, maybe it is. Look at that tablet in there. I want to. Okay, guys. Everyone knows what happens next. Fuck plants. This is it. Put that in my motherfucking beers. Do they make a suppository? Anything's really a suppository. I want to freebase that. Crunch it up between 2 spoons and snort it. All of these are viable. Look at that, man. Doesn't that look like good time? A good thing? Okay. So it's done. We're gonna drink it. Is that cool? We're taking it to Pound Town. Should I just chug this whole thing in one go? That's always the better way to do anything. Cheers to our recent sponsors, Icebreakers Mints, Wintergreen, and to Amazing Grass, Green Superfood Beauty. 1 full servings of greens and veggies equivalent effervescent greens plus 100 of DB biotin, 1 sip of glow. Grapefruit flavor. Holy fuck. It smells like an old rotted apple. It's got some apple, that kind of sweetness to it, but it definitely smells like some plant matter that's like been left out a little too long. Doesn't smell bad, like rotten, but it smells like turning. There was sediment. Taste wise, grapefruit. Getting none of that. It's some sort of synthetic sweet tasting, but I don't know. It's citric acid sorbitol. That would be it. And organic stevia leaf. Yeah. So there's some alcohol sugars or whatever bullshit, and some stevia, which has not a good taste. But other than that, it was kind of pleasant, and I had hot water in there, so it would dissolve fast. And I don't know, I'm kind of into it. It tastes like something that's good for you. You know what I mean? It doesn't taste good on its own. Like you wouldn't, if it wasn't good for you, you would never ever drink it. But when they say that it's good for you, you're like, not bad. You know how there's always that like wiggle room with shit that's supposed to be healthy? You're like, oh, that tastes okay for being total bullshit because it's good for my heart. We're gonna get the sediment too, guys. Oh yeah. I think 10 out of 10. Put it in a hard seltzer. This basically is a hard seltzer. Not bad. I'll have another. I'll probably finish these. Will I buy another one? Maybe. I mean, just really quick. Let's run down the list. What we got in here. Organic. Okay, everything's organic. Basically, I'm just not going to read that a million times. Wheatgrass, barley grass, alfalfa, spirulina, chlorella, cracked cell wall, green coffee, broccoli sprout concentrate, green tea extract, onion, apple, acerola, camu, tomato, broccoli, acai, turmeric, garlic, basil, oregano, cinnamon, elderberry, carrot, mangosteen, black currant, blueberry, sweet cherry, blackberry, chokeberry, raspberry, spinach, kale, bilberry, Brussels sprout, hibiscus flower, acerola cherry, rose petal, and then the citric acid, sorbitol, and dextrose. Where's this stuff growing? I need to know where and by whom. Who fucking knows? Oh, I broke one of the tablets, it looks like. Oh, I got this one wet. That's probably fucked. Oh, it's starting to dissolve. Whoops. Put it back in there, pretend it never happened. I'm sure nothing could go wrong. I don't know, guys. I feel maybe better. I feel more green inside. I'm feeling powerful and angry, like the Hulk. Maybe that's what the Hulk invented, was just a mix of super foods in a tablet. I usually get some greens in my spinach that I eat every day, but I'm out of spinach and I haven't re-upped yet. So that is what we've got. I will hunt you if you become a Hulk. Understand this. It's my job. Hulkbuster unit. Oh, he busts Hulks. Shit. Okay, that was fun, I guess. Well, it's coming to that time. I'm gonna bust. I'm about to bust. Hold on. It's coming to that time of day, guys. You know that time of day.
I think you need a roll. Deal me out this hand, Jason.
Guys, lagging out. There we go. I need more monitors, man. This is my problem.
I'm about to bust. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was the bathroom. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, I'm about to bust. And he opens up the door to my room.
And Jason, I'm about to bust. I'm about to bust. I'm about to.
Okay.
I'm about to bust. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was the bathroom. Oh, good Lord.
Okay. It's coming to about that time, guys. It's 8:07 p.m. He busted. I'm about to bust. We've done another Super Neat podcast. This is the first podcast of 2021. This is our 18th podcast. What a hoot. Thank you guys all for joining. No need to worry about That's it, guys. I will see you this same time next week, 7 p.m. EST. Join us at the SUPERNEAT podcast studio here in lovely Toronto. And that's it. Thanks for joining. Me and Rodney know about it. I'm about to bust. And that's the game, guys.
Get out. She's tampering in dark-sided stuff. Get out! Gargoyles, psychics, everything's ungodly. Dark-sided. Oh. Get the hell out of my house. In Jesus' name, I pray. And her kids don't go to church or believe in God. And I've been saying I am a spiritual warrior because I feel like I'm a spiritual warrior. Like I've had to put armor on just to walk out that house. Let's get out of my house. Every dark-sided person, get out of my house. If you believe in Jesus, you can stay here. Don't
Open
stay
your
in my
eyes.
house.
What can you
If
see
you're dark-sided.
around?
I don't want to see a book
When
of
the
witches. I don't
open
want to
sky
see anything. Any
over
stars.
the
I don't want to see